Welcome, Grandmasters and Grandmistresses, to the highest ELO chess matches. We're gonna have some high ELO games today. Well, not really. White opens with 4, 8, D, 2, F, E, U, P, C, Q, J, H, followed by save that, which looks like a blunder at first glance. What kind of opener is this? Random letters and numbers? Is white having a stroke? This seems like the kind of move that gets you checkmated in the first 4 moves. Black responds with a simple Y, which is a book move, nothing special. Then white delivers with saves you from asking for the Wi-Fi password when you come around. Brilliant move. That opening was actually setting up for this massive move. Absolute cinema. Black responds with, wow, that was smooth as fuck. This is the equivalent of getting checkmated in 4 moves. Didn't even see it coming. A blunder. On to the next match. White comes in hot with, let's get straight to it. Would you like a normal hello or a horrific pickup line? This is actually a solid opener, giving black some options instead of just another boring hey. This is a best move. Black responds with, normal hello, it's not my thing. A horrific pickup line, please. And even adds that girl emoji, which means she's probably into weird shit. Also, a best move. And what does white do? Wanna play Barbies? I'll be Ken, and you could be the box that I come in. What the actual fuck? Another D1 gooner in this video. How do you even type these words without being ashamed? Absolute disaster. Blunder. Black's response is just awkward. Okay, that was way worse than I thought it would be. Ha 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 ha. Congrats. I'm giving this a book move. I'm surprised she hasn't blocked the gooner and is still trying to talk. White closes with, thank you, I'm well versed in turning women off, which is at least self-aware. At least white knows they're terrible at this. I respect the honesty. Good move. Next. White comes in at midnight with, you know if you remove the D from your name, it becomes May? This is actually a pretty decent name-based opener. I'm giving it a book move. Black hits back with, wow, would you look at that? Which is the most obvious case of someone being unimpressed that I've ever seen. Another book move. White waits nearly 9 hours before hitting black with, so the question is, do you want the D? Which is exactly where we all knew this was going. Pretty common move, another book move, I do want the D. Black responds with, that is the most clever thing I've ever heard, which either means A, black has the lowest ELO imaginable, B, black's being sarcastic as fuck, or C, black is actually into this gooner. I'm giving this a good move. It's still kinda decent. Either way, white seizes the opportunity with, how clever was it on a scale of 000, 000, 000, 0000 to 999, 999, 9999, which is actually pretty smooth as far as asking us the numbers goes. I hate to admit it, but this is actually a brilliant move. Black closes this match up by giving her number to this gooner. I don't know if that's a good idea, but I guess this is a best move. Next match. White kicks things off with trying to just have a little fun, which is the most painfully obvious I'm looking for hookups opening move in the opening books. I'm giving this a book move, still an opening nonetheless. White follows up with, you're gorgeous, smiley face emoji, which is a good move, giving black a compliment. Black replies with, honestly here for entertainment, and thank you, sparkling heart emoji. I'm giving this a good move, a little basic, but not too bad. Then we have a time jump to midnight, and white comes in with, 9 inches could entertain you. Jesus fucking Christ. This is what we call gooner hours. Never play a match at midnight or you will encounter these types of creatures. These are the trolls under the bridge. This is a classic gooner move, a blunder. Are you a gooner? If you aren't, then subscribe. If you are, subscribe. Just please subscribe. It'll make your ELO increase by +1. But black responds with, oh no, you're only 9 inches tall, which is brilliant. Absolute masterclass in shutting down a gooner. Brilliant move. But white doubles down at 7:24 a.m. Why is this man horny at 7 a.m. with, I wonder if you'd be so cute with that 9 inches in your mouth, which is just sad at this point. Another blunder. Someone ban this guy from text matches. Black closes with, sorry, I'm not into cannibalism, slightly smiling face emoji, which is another fantastic, brilliant move. Gooner down. White starts with, you're fucking beautiful, which is a bold opening move. Sometimes being direct works. It's definitely better than hey, but maybe a bit too aggressive for some people. I'll give this a good move. Black responds with, IDK if I'm fucking beautiful, but hopefully I'll be fucking Audrey. Holy shit, this is the most aggressive counter I've ever seen. Absolute masterclass. Brilliant, brilliant move. White responds with, oh shit, because what else can you say at this point? I don't even know what to say at this point, but I will continue for your sake. A good move. Black follows up with IDEK any beautifuls, which is a clever way of keeping the wordplay going. An excellent move. White responds with, I do though, it's you, which is actually a pretty smooth comeback. White is getting back into the game after being initially outclassed. I'll give this a great move. Black hits White with, in that case, I'm fucking beautiful right now. Somebody check his PC. Black won't stop hitting White with brilliant moves. He's probably smurfing. Clearly not the same elo. Next, White opens with, fuck me if I'm wrong, but dinosaurs still exist, right? Horrible opening. Overused and low elo. It's fossil tier. Blunder. Black replies with an aggressive move. Horrible. Terrible. Awful start, which I agree with. I absolutely loathe the fossil opening strategy. I'm giving this a good move. White tries to recover with, shit, can I try again? Honestly, good move. Trying to make better moves will always be a good move to me. Hopefully he doesn't fumble this chance, right? Right. Black responds with, sure, I would say it can't get much worse, but honestly I'm not sure. Giving this a book move. I'm not sure what else he can reply to White. White retries with, fuck me if I'm wrong, but dragons are real, right? Absolute blunder. He made the same move, that didn't work. What a moron. Was given a free throw and shoots it right at the crowd. Next. Now, White opens with, weird question, but are you a redneck? Kind of a weird opening, the redneck gambit. A bit risky, I'm giving it an accuracy. Black responds with, I am not. Book move. White replies with, oh, I assume since your last name was Jordan, you were a little country. Brilliant move. I'm sorry, White, I was not familiar with your game. A bit cheesy, but a really smart move. Black replies with, why? Question mark, question mark, question mark. This is a mistake. She did not catch the play immediately. Rookie mistakes, but forgivable given the hour. 3:47. A good move. White clarifies, you say you like puns and Jordan is an actual country. Crying face emoji. I'll give this an inaccuracy. Having to explain your moves to someone is just not a good move to me. The matchmaking did not put you in the same elo range. Black replies with, oh my god, that's brilliant. I was too sleepy to get it, but that is nuanced. Best move. She actually understood the move and even appreciated it. I'm changing White's previous inaccuracy to an excellent move. Made it in 5 moves. Next. White opens the game with, so when a guy breaks up with you, do you tell him, too bad you'll never find someone like me again? This is an excellent move. White sets up a clever play on Black's name, Megan, with a me again. It's a brilliant opener. Black hits back with, that's the best use of my name I've ever heard. Ever. Why the heck didn't I come up with that? I'm giving this a good move. Black is in shock after being outclassed. White goes for the kill shot. IDK. I guess that's why you're going to want to keep me around. Because you're never going to find someone like me again. White hits Black with the back-to-back combo. It might have been too much since Black hasn't made a move yet, but I'm giving this a brilliant. On to the next match. White opens with, what's the craziest thing you've ever seen at the ER? Really solid move. Not too boring and not too edgy. Just a good start. I'm giving it a good move. Black responds with, last week I had a guy with an entire hot dog stuck in his throat. Like and subscribe if you don't want a hot dog stuck in your throat. Thank you. I'm also giving this a good move. It's a bit strange, but really interesting. Everyone would respond to this. Yes, everyone. You and me. Anyway, White wastes no time. You ever wonder what that would feel like? Absolute Chad. He saw the easiest opportunity of his life and he took it. Brilliant. Black replies, my god. Black is in shock after seeing this genius Gooner move. A Gooner good move. White opens strong. Handsome? Check. Cute dog? Check. Sporty? Check. Now all you need to be perfect is M-E-E-E-E-E-E. P.S. I'm 5'4" if that works for you. Bold opening. Could really make or break this match. I'm giving this an excellent move. Black responds with a photo. A raw turkey being fisted. No caption. No context. Blunder. He was served the easiest win of his life and decided to be an unhinged freak. I don't know anymore. I'm retiring. In fact, White, regretting getting into a match with Black, replies with, this is what I get for making the first move. Good move. I don't blame White for blaming themselves. This is why I don't message women and why I'm still single. It's totally this reason, not because I don't know how to talk to girls and I'm scared of them. Anyway, next match. White opens with a simple, hey. Classic opener, nothing flashy, just the most common book move. Black responds with, hey as well. Mirrored opening, another book move. White replies with, what's up? Oh god, another snooze fest, a book move. Black replies with, the sky, a book move. Jesus Christ, someone shoot me in the fucking head. White hits Black with, what's down? Oh god, a dad joke setup, still a book move. Black hits back with the sky. He actually blundered the most boring and basic match in the world. Just log out at this point. White asks again, no, what's down? Another book move. Black stumbles, the ground. His brain must have melted from this boring ass conversation. White responds with, you are such an idiot. Should I even continue this match? This is like the 100 elo matches. A decent move, I guess. Good move for spicing things up a little. Black fires back with, you're such an idiot. Blunder, why did you let yourself get rage baited like this? Just quit the match. White replies, what? Forced move. Black snaps, ugh, I'm done. A good move. Finally, this shit is about to end. White hits with, I'm done. Another book move. Just typing shit to keep the match going. Black closes with, leave me alone. This is one of the worst matches I've analyzed in my life. This is a stalemate. If you want to get your elo rocked, and it better not be as boring as that one, fill out the form in the description and you'll be in a video. And again, do not forget to like and subscribe. Ciao.